Wow, look at this. This is Nasi Ganja, the famous food of Ipoh, Malaysia. Ipoh, Concubine Lane. Chinese guy with his concubine. Chilling with some tea. Ipoh, wow. Look at all these pigeons. Hundreds of them. Hello and welcome to Ipoh, Malaysia, one of the historical cities of Malaysia. Currently we're in the Old Town, so you see a lot of older buildings. We're actually going to explore this area because it's famous. Ipoh in Malaysia is famous for its culture, its history, and of course its food. So I'm kind of hungry. So the first thing I want to show you is this one place over here. It's the name of the area, sorry, the name of the restaurant. And we're going to get Nasi Ganja. Yeah, we're going to get the rice ganja. The reason why it's called Nasi Ganja is because here in Malaysia, nasi means rice, and ganja, obviously you guys know what ganja means. They say the food is so addictive that it's like ganja. It's like you're doing drugs, which you shouldn't be doing drugs, but it's so tasty, it's so addictive. And just right before I enter, let me just show you how it is. This guy right there is putting rice all over. You get fish head, some crab and whatever, but what we're gonna get is the Nasi Ganja, which is like chicken. I'll show you how it is once I get it, but yeah. There's a line over here and it's very crowded inside. Oh, look at this, they have 2 buckets of chicken. Can't wait to order. Hello. Hi, can I get one Nasi Ganja, please?
Okay, one plate.
Chicken breast, please.
Chicken breast.
Yeah, chicken breast.
Need big, small?
No, normal size breast.
Oh, normal size.
Yeah. Look at this. So interesting, never had this before. Alright, so I got the Nasi Ganja right over here. And the cost of it was, let me see, got the receipt, only 7.5 ringgit. It's very affordable. And also got a drink too. That was 2.8 ringgit. So in total I paid around $2.70 USD for all this. Ooh! There's a chicken breast, rice, egg, cucumbers, and I believe that's a potato right over there. So we're gonna dig in and let's see how it is. I broke down the chicken a bit. You can use a fork, but I've seen a lot of the locals use their hands, so it's normal in Malaysia to use your hands. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, look at that chicken. Nice, beautiful chicken breast. I love just getting chicken breast in my food. And it's saucy too. So let's just give you a quick bite. Bismillah. I'm tasting right now, it's very spicy. The chicken is nice and tender. Really just having a spicy taste in my mouth. I kind of wonder what they actually spice this with. I know, besides chili pepper. What am I tasting? This is like a spicy red sauce. Here's the rice. I believe the rice is flavorful. I believe it's called butter rice, so the rice does have a flavor, which is nice. It also comes with some cucumbers to cool you down. And then a piece of potato too. It's soft. Yeah, really spicy. Just mixed with the sauce. You can see here's the sauce over here. So I'll just say it's a hot, spicy sauce. It's delicious, that's for sure. Let me know if you try Nasi Ganja. This is one of the best places to go to in Ipoh. From what I read online, everybody was recommending, also I had recommendations to come to this place. Oh, and I also got a drink, I forgot. It's called 100 Plus. Sorry, my hands are like crazy dirty. But yeah, it's 100 Plus, and it's famous in Malaysia for just being like similar to a Gatorade drink. Let's try it out real quick. Yeah, look at all the sauce on my hands. Really refreshing. It's carbonated. Tastes like the white Gatorade drink, but just carbonated. And also, we have an egg here, so let's give it an egg. I believe this is a duck egg. Nice salted egg. Food very worth the price. I see it's very crowded just behind me. Yeah. That being said, probably gonna start using a fork, but yeah, I'm gonna pick out the chicken a little bit. Enjoy this. So see you in the next shot. Delicious. My grandpa's arrived, and look at that. It's the door I'm on. Funny. Oops. Hello. All right. Okay. Now we're going to our next destination. See how it is. While we're going there, I can show you a little bit of like how the area is. Show you some of the colonial buildings. Look at this. Whew. Shaky Road. Funeral services. Just it's a lot of places over here. Funeral services. You see, they have the tents over there because in the Chinese culture over here, when they have a funeral, they have these tents and people eat and just meet with people, like meet with family and loved ones. Kind of interesting. Seems like they have quite a few funeral places over here. Alright. Well, I'll show you a little bit of the journey and I'll catch you at the next spot. Okay, this is Concubine Lane, one of the most popular streets here in Ipoh. So if you come here to Old Town, you're probably gonna end up here. So let me talk to you a little bit about Concubine Lane. This was a lane popularly known as the Second Wife Lane, or in Chinese, you can see for yourself. It's a mistress lane, existed since 1908, and you just pause the screen, but basically it was a center for opium smokers, gamblers, and prostitution, and millionaire tycoons. But now, they don't have that kind of stuff, or maybe they do hidden in this lane, but now it's more just a touristy area and has a rich history. So let's just walk around this lane and show you how it is. And keep in mind, we're in the center of Ipoh and we're in the Old Town. Ipoh is a large area, in a large city I should say, in Malaysia, and it's a city that people usually pass through if they're going to Penang, or if they're going to, even if they're going to Kuala Lumpur. Let me just show you. Ipoh Concubine Lane. Chinese guy with his concubine. Chilling with some tea. Or is that tea or is that something else? We don't know. Let me just show you. Really touristy road. Buy toys and watches. And let me just show you real quick. There's nothing in particular I want to buy from here because you know I travel a lot. But it's cool just to see what kind of stuff they're selling. All these different types of plants. Kind of reminds me of this one road in Singapore called Haji Lane. If you guys ever went to Haji Lane, kind of gives me the same vibes of it, but a little bit smaller. Which kind of interesting is Singapore and Malaysia do have a lot of similarities because they're both occupied by the British, and yeah, just a lot of similarities. Also, the trading routes were similar too. So like, for example, a lot of times like the British or like the Southeast Indian Company was like a gigantic company in Asia. A long time ago we did research about it, but they would go throughout Malaysia and Singapore when they would do trading. Really interesting. You get bracelets, some street food over here. I just ate, so I'm not really hungry, but you guys can see for yourself. Wagyu skewers for 19. Hello. So that was like for like $5, 19 ringgit. Mommy. Look at these things. Sorry. Pretty funny. Look at the little princess with the girl's head shaking. Get some cotton candy. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Some ice cones over here. A lot of different sugary stuff, so this is probably really nice if you were to bring your family. Yeah. Where the thing is I'm looking for right now are, I'm looking for the concubines. Where are the concubines at? No, just like, you see what's kind of also cool is about this area, you can just see like these buildings are pretty old. And some, unfortunately, I've noticed like they're not really taking good care of them, but some are pretty well kept. And this is basically the road. I have ice cream. Ooh, durian. That looks really good. I feel like I should eat more, but you know, I'm just not really hungry. And here is more of the Old Town. Well, now I walked back where I started, but let's just walk a little bit more of Concubine Lane. This lady's selling flowers over here only for 10 ringgit for these flowers, which are like $2.50. Also you get like some magnet souvenirs, 2 for 10, 5 for 20. It's really cool just to walk around this Old Town. Oh, look at this bakery. We are right next to Concubine Lane, but something that's funny is there's this restaurant over here called Plan B. And if you don't know what Plan B is what we refer to in America as like a drug you take for the lady not to get pregnant. It's funny, it's right next to Concubine Lane. Do you think it just, I don't know, do you think they did that on purpose? Probably. But yeah, let's go inside this place. It's a nice area that you can get some souvenirs, you can see shirts. But remember, 1 USD equals about 4 RM, Malaysian ringgit. So those are like 2 for 60 for these. 2, yeah, so you just see the different prices over here. Cool, all these cups and stuff. And here's the restaurant Plan B. I actually ate here before, and it's pretty good food. Let me just show you the prices just in case you're curious. So it's like 28 ringgits. So like you're gonna pay like $5 to $10 basically for a meal. It's not bad. You can just pause the screen if you want to see it and zoom in. Like a burger, Plan B cheeseburger is 33 ringgit. Keep on walking. But it's just a cool area because it reminds me of like a little warehouse. And a lot of people do like to take pictures like these girls over here. You have like an old school brick building over here. Let's see, let's just walk this way. They even have a little photo booth place over here too. Photo booth. See, a lot of people are just taking pictures. I just crossed the street right now, and I was going to start the video at the clock tower, but just before you go to the clock tower, you can see there's some graffiti over here too, as well as some art. So a lot of people like to take pictures here as well. Look at this. A lot of street art. Hello, Ipoh. Always love street art, just walking around, admiring. And it's kind of interesting, just somebody comes on a building and just does their own little artwork. Sometimes it gets erased, sometimes it doesn't. But I think in Malaysia they really admire it. I've seen in Kuala Lumpur they have a lot of street art. And also, where else? There's so many places in Malaysia just have a lot of street art. It brings, how do I say, it brings a flavor to the area. Ipoh, city of music. But I'll be real with you, the downtown area, like the Old Town where I'm showing you, is nice, but some parts can be a bit, how do I say, like just empty, not so many people here. Because I don't know what's wrong with the Old Town. Well, it's pretty nice, like to go for like a day trip or a day or two, but like for some reason, oh my god, a bird just went poopy on me. Oh my god, ew. Alright, let me stop, clean myself up. Ew, that's so nasty. Well, that was kind of nasty. Oh, actually, it was really nasty. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, just if I just go to my right, I'll show you what I'm talking about. That I noticed a lot of shops in the center of the city, in the Old Town, are up for sale. Just as this shop that I just want to zoom in real quick and show you. Like this rent and sell, 6,753 square feet. Look at this. But just all around the Old Town, you're going to find this. A lot of shops for sale. And I hope they could figure out a way to revive the area, maybe give people discounts on rent or something, because it is a beautiful area, but looks like it is maybe going through some hard times. I don't know. If you're familiar with the area, please let me know. Maybe a local could give you a better insight. Because just look at these buildings. They look really nice. So it's kind of sad that a lot of them are up for rent. All right, we made it to the famous clock tower here in Ipoh. This is called the Birch Memorial. You pause the screen too if you want to know more about it. but it's really nice, and I just like the tiles on it. Look at that, the mural. And it's from 1909. This is when England was occupying or colonizing Malaysia, truly Asia. But something I also want to show you is this area is pretty interesting, because in Malaysia, in a lot of the cities, you're going to find areas where there's like a bunch of ma and pa shops, so like really small shops that sell different things. But unfortunately, I don't know why, this is all closed down. Even yesterday I came here around the same time. It's like around 4 p.m. A lot of these shops are closed. And you can see there's about like shop number 2021. There's about like 30 shops, but it's cool, I guess, when they're open, because I've been to Penang recently. You can see the video. I went to Georgetown, Penang. They have a whole little food court area, which is pretty cool. Maybe they're closed down because it's kind of hot right now and they're going to reopen at nighttime, or maybe they're only open for lunchtime. Yeah. But I also do want to show you that the train station is right over there, so it's nearby. If you want to take a train here from Kuala Lumpur, you can take a train, or there are a lot of buses. So I was just in one city called Cameron Highlands, so I came from Cameron Highlands to here and I took a bus. But you can take a train if you're coming from Kuala Lumpur. Also, you can take a bus as well. So public transportation is pretty good over here. I just got a train ticket back to Kuala Lumpur from here for about 45 ringgit, which is, if you wanted to calculate it in dollars, about $10 USD. Actually, a little bit more, like $12. But I think it's worth it. And look at this. Here is one of the national masjids in Ipoh. Look at this. Is this not beautiful or what? Right now, I believe the guy's reciting some Quran just before the third prayer of the day. Or, oh man, I'm so hot. Yeah, the guy's reciting Quran. And you know what's cool about this is a gigantic masjid. I would go inside of it, but unfortunately I am wearing shorts right now because it is just really beaming hot. I know I said that so many times, but yeah. That this masjid is, I say a national masjid because in Malaysia they have a few, I think they have 13 different states, and each state will have like a national masjid. So right now we're in Perak. Ipoh's in Perak of the province or state, you want to say. And yeah, this is called Masjid Sultan Idris Shah Ke Ipoh. And they say Masjid Negari. So when I know Negari means like national. So it's a national masjid. Very gigantic. Yeah, very beautiful. But look at this whole area. All these white buildings. Even the masjid too is white as well. So you can see it has its own theme over here. Okay, now I'm walking towards this gigantic soccer field over here, but it's just a field, which I've noticed in many Malaysian cities, they kind of set up the cities the same. Like every city you're gonna find a gigantic field, which is awesome. At the nighttime or maybe early morning, you can go to these fields, play some sports, or if they have a big gathering or like a big event, they can open up the field and do something. They have this in Kuala Lumpur around like, where do they have the biggest field? The biggest field probably is near the Malaysian Independence Square, you know what I'm talking about, the Merdeka Square. But they also, I seen like, I was just in Cameron Highlands, they had a big field and people were playing soccer and stuff too. So it's a nice green space area in the center of the city. And here, actually, this is kind of funny. I'm gonna walk towards a bunch of these pigeons. I don't know why there's just like hundreds of pigeons, but I'll show you in just 1 second. Ipoh, wow. Look at all these pigeons, hundreds of them. Whole little bird army. I think these are one of them probably took a crap on me too. Look at this. This is an old white pigeon. Oh, this one's an old white one too. It's kind of interesting to see pigeons and like the different types of, how do I want to say, like the different types of feathers. All of them look similar, but some of them are not. Yo guys, if you ever seen a baby pigeon, I just typed it in baby pigeon. Baby pigeons do not look like pigeons until like they fully develop, and they look totally different. Because one time I was actually staying in a hotel in Kuala Lumpur, and right outside of my hotel room there were baby pigeons that just hatched, and I was there for like a week and I got to see them grow, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, their feathers were yellow. They look kind of like ducks. You type in baby pigeons and you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put it on the screen, just a picture of that. And then here's another area that's famous. There's 99 Speed Mart. If you ever want to go for like just buy some bread or like a local convenience shop that is pretty cheap, 99 Speed Mart. If you're from Malaysia, you know. And if you're not, you're on a budget or just want to get some great deals, go to 99 Speed Mart. Probably gonna head there just in a second, get something to drink because it is very hot and I'm losing water. And then if we just walk straight ahead to this building here, let me just walk real quick and I'll show you this building because it's very helpful if you come to Ipoh and want to learn more about the city. Salam Eid al-Fitr. So Eid is a holiday over here because you know Malaysia is predominantly Muslim, 60%, 61%, and they just finished Eid just a week ago. So you still see like banners up over here, which is nice. There's a Salam Eid al-Fitr just welcoming the Eid. And now this building in particular I want to show you is the Ipoh Tourist Information Center. So this center is, we're gonna have a lot of like pamphlets and whatnot. They'll just give you a lot of information. Some that I already shared with you today, and obviously it's a local person telling you what to see, what to do, because there's many things to do here in Ipoh. Just it's open till 5 o'clock. Just keep that in mind. It's open here. Let me just show you the opening hours, just real quick. You do want to come here? It's open up from 8 to 5 every day, but during Fridays they are closed for a couple hours around Friday prayer time. And yeah, this is pretty much about Ipoh. A lot of things to see, a lot of things to do, but I only did a short stop over here. And then here are some food places. Old Town white coffee. Ipoh is also famous for its coffee as well. Actually this company Old Town is all around Malaysia. It's kind of like a cafe, like a Starbucks, but they're famous for its white coffee too. Unfortunately in this video I didn't get some white coffee, but you get it all over Malaysia. They have so many coffee outlets here, but try it out if you're in Malaysia. That being said, going to go right now, head towards the train station because I have less than an hour to get to my train, so that's main priority right now. But I enjoyed just showing you some of the food, showing you the area of Ipoh, and hopefully you have an idea of how Ipoh is. If you have any questions, just let me know, or if you want to comment something, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And thank you for the channel members. You guys are awesome, always supporting the channel. Really means a lot. And I'll catch you on next one. Peace. See you later from another place in the world.